chosen vessels? What's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course Drew Nation. Everybody hit the like button, hit the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. Having hate blocks your blessings. Let go of dead weight and carry on with the light to remain pure at heart. Let go of anything that is causing you to be in the wrong state of mind. Let go of anything that is causing you to feel less than. Let go of anything that is causing you to feel anything other than your best. Let go of anything that doesn't suit you, that's not positive, that's not successful. Let go of anything that's not leading you in the right direction. All right? You don't have to be a part of the negativity of another. If people want to be if people want to be repulsive, that means people want to say things that repel others. If people want to be harmful, people want to be rude, negative, people want to say things that aren't in alignment with what you want to be around energetically. All right, sometimes people's energy is no good. You don't want to be around it because the things they're saying, the things they're doing, the vibration that they're carrying, the energy that they're carrying, you're carrying good, they're carrying evil. If they're carrying good and you're carrying good, good. But if somebody is carrying something that energetically is something you don't want to be around, then you have to let go. All right. You have to be able to not hold on to hate. Sometimes when people do things wrong, when people do you wrong, when people say something wrong, when people treat you bad, sometimes there could be some hate there. Sometimes there could be some negativity that you potentially hold on to because you're like, I'm angry. This person did me wrong. I'm upset. Things didn't turn out my way. I'm frustrated. Things didn't go the way I planned. Things didn't go the way I thought. I'm angry. You could potentially have some hate. You go to a job, they don't like you for no reason. They end up doing you dirty. There's some hate there. You end up living someplace that people don't like you for no reason. Now they start to act weird and stalk and harass and do things to try to upset you. There could be some hate there. Someone has hatred towards you. They're jealous of you. They're nitpicky. They're doing things to upset you, doing things to bother you. You could end up having some hate for this person. All right. But when you have hate for people who are in the wrong, or when you have hate for people who are just making you upset, or if you have hate for people in general, it's going to block your blessing. Whether they're wrong, whether they're right, it doesn't matter who's wrong or who's right. Just let go of the hatred. All right. Because if you will hold on to hatred, even if you're right, even if you're the one that's in the right, even if you're the one that's good, the good person, then that hatred is going to block your blessing. That hatred is going to take you off the love frequency. That hatred is going to take you off a positive vibration. That hatred is going to clog up the gateway for good things to universally, energetically, spiritually, mentally, divinely come to you. And you don't want to ruin your blessings. You don't want to ruin things that come to you divinely. You don't want to ruin your divine time blessings. All right, divine time blessings, things that are in divine timing. Good things happen to us. I learned a saying from Les Brown. He said, "Good things are supposed to happen to me." I've taken that and ran with it. I suggest you do the same. Good things are supposed to happen to you. So just because there are bad things in life, just because there are bad people in life, just because there are people who we don't agree with, we don't get along with, people who mean us no good, people who mean us harm, it doesn't mean that good things aren't supposed to happen to us. Just because we have bad experiences, just because there may be negativity in someone else, there may be negativity in us, It doesn't mean that good things aren't supposed to happen to us. It doesn't mean that we can't clear out the hate, we can't clear out the evil, we can't clear out the negativity, whether it be our own or whether it belong to someone else, and it's just a projection, and we feel the negative energy coming off of others. All right, whether it's people that are pestering us, bothering us, doing things to get on our nerves on purpose, and we can feel the negative energy from that. We want it to stop. They don't. It turns into resentment. That turns into hate because we now have a negative opinion, a negative outlook, a negative feeling towards someone who's doing something that we would like to stop, but they won't. All right. That hatred, even though this person is being annoying, even though this person is doing something that they won't stop. All right. Even though this person is being a huge, you know what, you having a negative feeling toward them is none of their business. It has nothing to do with them. Even though they've done you wrong, how you feel about them, what you think about them is not, your opinion about them is none of their business. It's not going to affect them. Having hatred towards someone that does you wrong is like expecting them to die from you harming yourself, or expecting somebody else to die from drinking poison. That's what Nelson Mandela said. Nelson Mandela said having hatred towards someone is like drinking poison and expecting them to die. It's not going to work. Whoever drinks the poison, that's going to be the one that ends up getting and that the one that ends up becoming sick. So don't let other people's toxic energy make you sick. If somebody else is sick because of their toxicity, you have to let it go. You can't be engulfed by their hatred. There are going to be things in life that piss you off that people do. There are going to be things in life that upset you that people do. Sometimes it's going to be things in life that you're upset at that you did yourself. Maybe you made a wrong choice. Maybe you made a wrong decision. Maybe you did something that you weren't supposed to do and now you're upset. All right. Whatever hatred, whatever anger, whatever the anger or whatever, wherever the hatred came from, whether it's self-induced, you brought it on yourself, you're angry at life, or somebody's acting up, you're mad because someone won't behave a way that would best suit you. Sometimes that happens, but we have to realize that we have to accept the behavior that comes from other people, not accept it in the way like keep taking it, but accept it in the way of whoever somebody wants to be, that's who they are. So however somebody wants to be, we don't have to take their treatment, but we do have to accept that's the way this person is. All right. And accepting the way people are will help you advance a whole lot. If you can accept the way someone is and expect them to be that way and not expect a change to take place, that will save you a lot of peace. It'll save you a lot of pressure you put on yourself. It'll save you a lot of mental torment, a lot of mental anguish. You won't be going back and forth with yourself over someone and their behavior. You'll be able to let it go. You'll be able to move on. You'll be able to focus on what's important. And what's important is letting go of hatred, staying pure hearted, staying righteous, keeping your mind on the right track. All right. The devil uses people to come into your life who bring those negative vibrations, who have negative spirits on them, who are inhabited by negative entities, and those entities want to stress you out, wear you out. All right. Take all the peace out of your life, suck all the positive energy out of your life, and they want you to be destroyed. All right. They want to cause destruction and they want to be destroyed by the negative energy that they cause you to endure. All right. But you're a child of God. That means you're a child of the light. That means you're a child that's pure at heart. That means you choose peace. That means you choose success. That means you choose to be your best. You choose to be the better person. So even though there are toxic people, difficult people, people who make you hate them, you're going to have to choose the higher road. I'm just telling you that right now. The whole point of you not being a narcissist, and the whole point of you being a child of God, and the whole point of you being tested by these individuals and you not being like them, you're going to have to take the higher road. When people are doing things to bother you on purpose, when people are doing things to be narcissistic, when people are doing things to be toxic, All right, when you have negative neighbors, when you have co-workers that are not co-working, all right, they're co-jerking instead of co-working, they're co-jerking. All right, they're being a co-jerker instead of a co-worker. All right, all your co-jerkers. All right, people who are jerking around, people who are not cool, people who go to work to start trouble. All right, people who know that they all they got to do is rub the boss's crusty feet or rub the boss's back or wash the boss's neck. You know, that little neck fold they got underneath from sitting in that chair all day, not getting up and taking care of nothing. um, they'll wash that, they'll scrub their feet. You know, these are the people who are probably doing errands for the boss on the weekend. You know, when people are all going out and it's like, man, I'm not going out with these people, I work with them. These are the people who are always there. So it's like they're pretty solid, they're pretty good, and they know that, and the boss knows that this person serves a purpose as far as keeping employees in check, especially ones that they feel threatened by. And unfortunately, if they feel threatened by you, they feel you're better than them, they feel you have more potential than them, they will target you out, they will single you out, your job. All right, they will make things a little difficult for you, but it's not terms for your termination. It doesn't mean you should give up. Doesn't mean they're better than you. Doesn't mean they're stronger than you. It just means that you're going to have a little bit more focus. You're going to have a lot more patience than you would think or than you would like. Especially when you're in stressful situations, it's going to take you to have a lot more patience, especially when people are purposely trying to stress you out. And that's what makes things difficult, as if life is not already enough for an individual. There are people who are able to make your life harder and make it more difficult due to the stress they're able to put you under by the things they're able to cause in your life, by what they're able to bring into your life. And people will cause you to bring hate. People will cause you to have hate in your heart because they'll try to bring that hate into your life. And when people hate you, they're going to try to make you hate them. As backwards as that sounds, it is what it is. When people hate you, they're going to make you hate them. That hate that you feel towards them, it can consume you. It can eat you alive. It can cause health problems, heart problems. It could cause you to quit your job. It could cause you to get up and move. All right, which sometimes aren't negative things. Sometimes those are positive things for you to quit, for you to move. But when you want to hold on, when you want to fight for what's yours, when you want to stay, when you feel that you have a right to be there, if you feel that this is where God wants you to be, then you have all the power to fight for your right to stay where you're at, to continue to work, do your job, and live peacefully. But if you feel that there's something better out there for you, if you feel that God has another plan for you, if you feel that you're still going to be able to become successful no matter what you should already feel regardless. But if you feel that this is the place for you, and if you feel that God can move this person out of the way, God can destroy this person, which he can, all right, all you have to do is pray towards this person, pray for this person to be removed. All right, pray for this person to move, pray for this person to get a new job, pray for this person to be relocated. Don't jump towards the hatred. The devil wants you to go towards the hate. We get upset, we get angry. The first thing we want to do is hate somebody. First thing we want to do is pour our anger out on someone. First thing we want to do is, uh, try to make someone feel how they made us feel. Oh, you hate me, you're going to cause trouble in my life. Okay, well, now I'm going to hate you, and who knows what could happen. You don't want their hate to enter your spirit, and now they're able to make you wish bad on them. And that's how you block your blessing, because God's not going to bless anyone that's wishing bad on somebody else. All right, God still sees you as being responsible for being a good person. And believe it or not, it's just the way God operates. It's just a way to test. We're supposed to be like God. We're supposed to be better than them. We're not supposed to have hate in our heart. We're not supposed to hate our enemies. We're supposed to hate their behavior. What they do is wrong. Their behavior is wrong. We're supposed to hate how they act towards us. We're supposed to hate how they treat us. We're not supposed to accept their treatment. All right. If you want to hate how they treat you, hate it by standing up for yourself. If you want to hate how they treat you, hate it by not letting things happen, not being quiet, not letting things take place without your permission. All right. Not letting things take place just because someone knows the boss or someone knows the manager. You'll be able to find another job, but you still have to be able to stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid of someone's position. Don't be afraid of how much money someone's making. Don't be afraid of their status. All right, whatever. Don't be afraid of who people know. Your integrity means a lot, and your self-respect means more at the end of the day than being able to stay at a place. So if people are going to be disrespectful and disrespect you to your face, you're going to have to do something about that. Don't let those things slide. All right. You don't have to develop hatred for people. Resentment is developed for people when you don't say anything, when you don't say anything, when you don't stand up for yourself, when you think someone's better than you or more powerful than you or stronger than you. Those are real easy times to develop resentment, when you're being bullied or someone is trying to mess with you or someone is trying to be negative to you. Those are a lot of times resentment will form, because it's like a person feels that there's nothing they can do. A person feels helpless. A person feels that they're not strong enough to take care of the situation, and you're all those things. All right. So don't allow that hatred to enter you. All right. Allow the Holy Spirit to deal with any negative feelings that you have. All right. Fear, hatred, animosity, anxiety. Allow the Holy Spirit to deal with those things. That's what you ask the Holy Spirit to do. You ask the Holy Spirit to come down, enter into your life, to remove all negative energy, remove all negative vibes, remove all negative spirits, remove all hatred, so that way you can continue to be pure and have love in your life. So not only does removing hate stop your blessings from being blocked, but it removes mental blockages out of your life as well. When you have hate in your life, it's going to cause mental blockages, it's going to cause stress, it's going to cause worry, it's going to cause anxiety. Whatever is causing you to hate this person, when you deal with the hate, instead of dealing with why you hate them, you're going to stay stuck, because there's going to be the energies that come along with why you hate someone. Maybe they're being annoying, they're making you angry, maybe they're doing something to get on your nerves. All right, whatever is causing you to hate this person, you're not dealing with the root cause of it. You're just upset and angry and hate this person because it's something that they're doing that you don't like. What you have to do is deal with the root cause of it. You have to deal with this person from a level of you not liking them. So whatever is the reason why you don't like them, that's the reason behind your hatred. All right, whether this person is annoying, whether this person is doing something to get on your nerves, that's what's causing you to have resentment towards them. That's what's causing you to hate this person. That's what's causing you to be annoyed by them. All right, when you're annoyed by someone, you don't deal with it, you don't take care of it, they keep getting on your nerves. That being annoyed turns into being angry. That anger now turns into hate, because it's an extreme, intense feeling that you can't get rid of, because it's something you don't have control over. So what you have to realize is that you don't have control over this kind of person or their behavior. I know that's something that I'm always saying, but it's something that I always have to stress. You don't have power over how other people choose to act. So when you can conquer that, it's going to create some space in your mind for more patience. When you're able to realize that, you know what, man, this person is a huge bag of, you know what, but I don't have any control over how they choose to act. Let me just accept this person for who they are. And that way, in a small way, I can move forward with my life and how I choose to act, because I'm not allowing this person to control me like a remote. All right. When you get angry over what people do, when people are able to push your buttons, they're able to control you. That's what pushing your buttons means. Pushing your buttons means it's a code word for this person has control over you. This person can control you. This person can make you do what they want. This person can make you mad when they want. This person could upset you when they want. This person could piss you off when they want. And the thing is, People may be able to make us upset, but they don't have any control past that. When someone does something to make you upset, when you get upset, you have to stop yourself immediately because you have control over that. That's what stop you when that's what people need to understand about when Ezekiel went up in the chariot. All right, you can go up in your mind just like Ezekiel got called up by God. You can call your own spirit up to dwell with God, to dwell with God in his house, to dwell with God in the secret place of the Most High. The secret place of the Most High is a place in your mind where everything's all right. And the one place where everything's all right is the Father's house. The Father's house is the secret place of the Most High. The Father's house is a location in your mind where if you focus and if you concentrate and if you don't have hatred, you're able to have access to this place of peace because you're choosing peace. You're not choosing hate. You're not choosing negativity. You're letting go of that energy and you're focusing on something that would better serve you, something that will take your mind and put it in a better place, put your spirit in a better place, put your mind at ease, your spirit at ease, put your body at ease. All right, your body is affected by these things. Not only is your mind stressed, but your body gets stressed as well. Your organs, your heart, liver, um, intestines, everything gets stressed when a person comes into play that is playing dirty. And this is why it causes someone, if you're really aware, it can cause you to be really upset because it's like, this person is playing with you and you know what type of effect they're having on you. But instead of being upset by, oh man, this person is stressing me out, they're causing my health to go down, they're doing this, that, and the other. Instead of putting the blame on this person, take control back of your own mind. Don't blame people for who they are. Accept it and take control back over your life. When we blame other people, we're giving other people more control over our life than they deserve. When we blame other people, we're basically saying this person is stronger than us. This person has more power than us. This person has the power and the strength to control us, to upset us, to make us angry, mad, upset. This person has more power over our mind and over our mood than we do, which is not the case, which is not true, which is false, which is fake news. No one has more power or control over your mind than you do. You have the most power over your mind. You have the most control over your life than anyone else. Other people may seem like it, other people may choose to feel like it, but they actually don't. And you don't want people controlling you like that because they don't deserve to. People don't deserve to have control over people like that, especially good people, especially kind-hearted people, especially loving people. So love yourself and do some accepting today. All right, it's hard. I understand when you're not the type of person and you so badly wish that everyone would be like you and you want to hold on to faith and positivity and believing and thinking that there are other good people out there in the world like you, and there are. And don't stop believing that there. Don't stop believing. All right, yeah, but all jokes aside, don't stop believing. All right, there are people who are not the best, but they don't have any power or control over us any more than what we give them. We experience uncomfortable moods and want to blame other people because of how we choose to feel after that. Is it their fault for being a bad person? Yes. Are they wrong for being the kind of person that they are? Yes. But once they let go of their negative energy, even though it's still wrong, we have the power of choice and we have the power to choose how we deal with how we feel. All right, we have the choice to deal with how we feel. And this is why it's important to forgive yourself when people do things that are annoying or get on your nerves because you are letting them get on your nerves. You have power to redirect your mind when something is upsetting, when something is aggravating, when something is annoying. You have the power to take control of your mind and reduce the amount of stress that you allow yourself to take on. All right. Once upon a time, there was a man who I told I was stressing to, and he told me to not stress. It kept circulating around my mind I'm like, what do you mean? Don't stress, don't stress, don't stress. Start studying, start learning about stress and what causes it and the root causes of it and narcissism and personality disorders. And I finally found out what he was trying to tell me. He was telling me to not stress. I didn't know I had control over stress. I didn't know I had control over my mood. There are things that piss us off. There are things that make us upset. But at the end of the day, they're only external forces. External forces are not God to you. You are God to external forces. Someone being annoying, someone trying to get you upset doesn't have the power to get you upset unless you allow it to ruin your day. When you allow something to get on your nerves, it's basically like you didn't have patience anymore for that moment of time and you allowed that person to get to you. There are some people who don't let anything or anyone get to them. They understand the secret. They understand the secret that they have more power over their moods, their emotions. They probably don't deal with emotions like that. Not that they don't wipe them under the rug, but they deal with controlling themselves. When you tell yourself how to feel, when you program your mind, you're less likely to have to deal with those emotions. You'll feel it overcoming you and you'll redirect your energy. You'll redirect your focus. You'll redirect your thoughts. You'll redirect the pattern of your mind. All right, and that's what it's all about, redirecting the pattern of your mind when you're dealing with difficult people, annoying people, people who want to try you, people who want to be jerks instead of work things out with you, instead of make things work, they want to be a jerk. It's just the way some people roll. Some people, when it comes to being serious and finding solutions, their tail pops out, their horn goes up, fire starts to come from beneath their feet, and a pitchfork starts to manifest in their palms. So some people are only in it to win it, but for negativity. Some people are only in it to win it, but for evil. Some people are only in it to win it, but to upset and bother others. And that's something that we have to accept, but we don't have to accept the hatred. We don't have to accept the negativity behind it. If you accept the hatred and the negativity behind it, that means you're going to be taking it in. That means you're going to be allowing it to get to you. But accept it in a way to where, okay, I feel hatred. I'm going to let this go. The only reason you should be accepting something negative is to take ownership of it and let it go. Somebody upsets you, somebody makes you mad. Okay, cool. I own this little bit of anger, but what's behind it? I'm not taking part of that. I'm not taking ownership of that. I'm not taking ownership of this person's behavior. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I'm not going to allow it to get me down. All right, and that's how you stop hate from blocking your blessings. If you're able to stay peaceful, you're able to stay on a positive frequency, you're able to stay on the love frequency. There's no stopping. There's no limit to what you can manifest and the amount of good you can produce in your life. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Make sure you don't take on any hatred, any negative energy that's not yours. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. It's been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. I will see you in the next video. We out.